Hi everyone and welcome back to LangGo Learning System. My name is Thomas and I am an IELTS teacher here at LangGo. In today's video lesson we're going to get into reading skills. I will introduce you to some useful tips to master the reading task in the IELTS exam. So without further ado, let's get started. Reading skills are viewed as difficult for beginner students because their vocabulary can be limited. So in today's class, I'll highlight some strategies to help you achieve a higher score in the reading task. The first thing you should do when dealing with the reading task is to skim the passage. This will give you a general view of the topic and content, as well as letting you see the layout of the passage. It should take you about 2 minutes to run your eyes over the passage. You don't have to remember everything. You're reading quickly to see what kind of reading question it is before you start dealing with the questions. After looking over the passage, you will move straight on to the task questions. Take a close look at the type of question and select the appropriate techniques for that particular kind of question. Look for a key word in the question to help you position the answer in the text. Then you scan the text to determine the key information from the question. This should be done quickly to locate a specific word or a piece of information, rather than fully comprehending the text. Similar to step 1, except that this time you know what you're looking for. Once you've determined where the answer is, you should read the sentences immediately before and after to get the context for the answer. You have to understand only a few sentences, not the whole reading passage. Then just do the same with each following question. Now I'll give you some useful general tips to get a higher band score. Number 1. Practice each type of question in the reading test. In the IELTS reading task, you need to find out techniques about 14 different types of questions. For example, matching headings, summary completion, multiple choice, etc. The answers to almost all of the question types will appear in the same order as in the text. Number 2 is skimming and scanning. These skills are crucial for you to master IELTS reading. Skimming is to read through the text to get a general idea of the content. You should do it before starting to tackle the questions. In almost all reading text, the passage will appear before the question, so it's important to skim read it first. You should spend about 2 to 3 minutes skimming, not any longer than this. At the same time, you should spot keywords and underline them. For matching heading questions, you don't need to read the passage first because the questions come before the passage. Scanning is simply your ability to find pertinent information quickly. Number 3, boost your reading speed. You have a limited time to finish the test, which might be quite challenging for you. If you're used to reading at a slower pace, you must develop the speed at which you can employ skimming and scanning to find the answer. This means that you look through the layout and content of the passage and locate the information relating to the question as fast as possible. There are many activities and videos online which focus on this skill, and I recommend looking at a few of them. Number 4, don't try to understand everything in the passage. Almost all of the questions in the test are designed to check your ability to look for particular information and to comprehend the sentences in which that information is contained. Only 2 types of question require you to understand the whole text, and they're matching headings and choosing a title. For all the other types of questions, you look for specific information. Remember this point to allocate your time in the most efficient manner. Number 5 is improving your vocabulary. A common reason why some students don't do as well as they expected on the exam is that they failed to incorporate an appropriate method to learn new vocabulary. It's compulsory to understand word definition when learning any new language, but more important should be attached to practical usage. After all, that's the reason you're learning English. You should learn words along with their family. This will help you to understand and recognise common patterns in prefixes and suffixes. You should also learn verbs as phrasal verbs, meaning you learn the preposition that goes with the main verb. I cannot stress enough how important it is that you do this. Using the incorrect preposition with a phrasal verb is the most high-frequency mistake that I encounter with students taking the IELTS exam. Also learn word collocations, i.e. with which words are these words normally used. Try to paraphrase new words or phrases that you learn. And remember, as with everything, practice makes perfect. I hope that you found this lesson helpful in preparing you for your IELTS exam. If you want to sign up for IELTS courses at LangGo, please click on the link below. These IELTS courses are designed to cater to your individual needs and to provide personalised learning pathways. Remember to like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell button to get notifications of our latest video uploads. See you next time. Bye.